Hi, happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Bok bok.
Welcome to the Skinny. As you can see, we are on
location. We're in our niece's front yard on an extremely beautiful day.
Look at the
where
sky.
there are flip-flops involved.
Flip-flops.
And the fact that I can bend my foot up to do that is just...
She's
it's
I'm bendy.
Celebration. All I have to say, it's a celebration.
Look at that. It is beautiful. So
Beautiful.
we figured we would do this outside because we can.
We can. And you know what? We might have some more outside now that summer's coming and spring's coming.
Spring.
And we might have to do some of these outside from now on because this is nice.
So this is Kelly, and at my relaxing spring day here, I'm going to tell you my weight loss at the scale yesterday was 2.4.
Woo!
So I had gained, remember I'd gained 0.4 last week, and so I lost that 0.4 plus 2 for a total of 66.6.
Woot! Yay
So
me!
awesome.
I was kind of robbed at the scale.
A little. Just not bad. Just a little.
I'm Kim, by the way.
She lost. You didn't lose.
I did lose 1.4, which is phenomenal.
It is.
But my total is 89.8. So I was 0.2 from my 90.
Oh my gosh.
So I was kind of robbed of hitting my 90 today.
What, we told
yesterday.
her to we said go into the bathroom, take off your bra and underwear, nobody will tell.
I got flippies going
and
on.
Thanks. And re-weigh in.
No, I was not doing that.
She was not having it.
So
She was not
I'll
having
do
that.
it this week, and I'm excited. I'll do it this week, and
She
then I'll start really just going toward my 100. I'm excited about that.
She has something to. I think it's because you have something to look forward to. You know you'll hit it next week.
I do, and I guess that I'm somewhat terrified I won't because it always happens to me where I'm going along great, and I'll have a gain that I'll just can't explain.
It happens to
But I'll just shake my head and going, at least if it had an explanation. I guess I'm kind of worried it'll happen to me this week, and I don't want it to, and that kind of concerns me. But I'm just going to forge ahead,
Roll
do
with it.
every single thing I can for that not to happen.
Yep.
Drink lots of water and just keep doing what I can do so I can hit my 90.
Yep, it'll come.
That's the plan.
That'll come. It's again. I think we both try to get to a point where we try not to be afraid of things like that. It's really trying
I still have moments.
You do, but it's really trying to recognize I'm always working hard. I'm gonna have the occasional time where it is what it is.
Yes, and we were talking. We were really kind of hemming and hawing what to do for today's video, and decided to talk about meetings. I made a list. Of course, we made a list.
Of course, she made a list.
And
we have a visitor here.
Hi.
Say hi. Say hi. My name is Ainsley.
This is Ainsley.
Say hi.
Lean in there and say
hi. Say hi.
Ainsley has a popsicle.
She has a popsicle she wanted to share. Is that 0 SP? I want to know.
I doubt it.
If it's 0 SP,
I doubt there's no 0 SP popsicle for Ainsley. So we made a list of pros and cons for meetings.
Yes.
And that became really what our big topic was.
Because we love them.
And we really love our meetings.
We do.
We stand in line early with everyone else. It's like 10, 15 till 8.
We call it our pre-meeting.
And the door opens at 8, and then the meeting doesn't start until 8:30.
No.
So you weigh in, everybody's gabbing and having, and then I have my breakfast, and because I take my breakfast, and you sit and you share.
You do.
I look really forward just as much to the pre-stuff as I do to the meeting.
Yes.
And the post meetings.
That too.
I look forward to all of it. And
It's your tribe.
It's the start of my week.
It's your people who basically are sharing with you and motivating you and inspiring
they give you great ideas.
They do. We have a tendency to on a regular daily basis, you don't always have connection to that. Although if you're on Connect, which I love, because I think when I don't have that meeting, it's like my meeting with me all the time.
Yeah.
But this is This is Connect Live.
Connect Live,
and I love it.
That's a great way to look at it. Our meeting
love
is
it.
like a live Connect. It's so true.
It's a face-to-face sharing of recipes and inspiration. I mean, even something like this, I never would have thought would have come from a meeting. But Kim had an experience with her health insurance.
Yeah. First thing, I got an email saying you were eligible for 6 months free.
Wow.
I
would have done the happy
I have
dance.
Humana health insurance.
I would have done the happy dance.
I thought I'm going to share it at the meeting just in case anyone else has Humana and they're not aware of this.
Yep.
A gentleman says, oh my God, I have Humana. I told him, call, they'll hook
And
you
he's
up.
a cutie patootie.
He is. So he called and they told him he wasn't eligible since he was already a member.
He says
that's baloney because I was already a member.
Yeah.
So I said, call back, call Humana, ask them to hook you up with the Weight Watchers contact, tell
Which
them
is
you're eligible,
awesome.
which you are, and they'll hook it up. Sure enough, the next week he was signed up and good to
He
go.
was free.
And he was, that's exciting. He would never have known that.
No.
So you get that from meetings. Those are kind of things you hear from other people and you share. And speaking of our meeting, they found my Fitbit. I
Of
have my
course.
Ulta, of course, so I
Come
have no
on,
need
you
for
all
my
know
Flex.
I said that last
everybody
week.
called- you
that
called
it was
it, yeah,
at the
whatever.
Weight Watchers meeting.
So
I
that
told
being
you.
said, the first person who said I'll take it, I gave it to them.
She gave the gift of fitness.
I'm a giver. I'm a giver.
She
the
she
gift
never.
of fitness.
Come on, think about it. She never in her life thought she would ever say the
words
words.
gift of fitness.
I gave the gift of fitness.
I need a t-shirt. Gift of fitness. Speaking of t-shirts.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh. I have to say, this lady in our meeting,
the best shirt ever.
best shirt ever. It said, "We'll exercise for pizza."
For pizza. So I said, well, I'll exercise for birthday cake.
I'll exercise for a donut.
So what will you
exercise
exercise
for?
for? Tell us below.
I also need one that says "Shopping's my cardio."
Yeah, she
I
does.
need that shirt or
does.
tote. I've seen a tote before, and man, it was cute.
Wow. That's all I gotta say. Wow, she's a shopper. I'm not.
But I mean, but things like that. They're ideas that you get at meetings. You
and fun.
You
And
chuckle, you
fun.
laugh. You start your week off on a positive
Ugh.
note, ready just to go with
To
it.
take on the world
The
of weight loss.
Only negative we could really think that could possibly be about a meeting might be location.
I know some people really can't
Or
if they're not close. If you're not close, I hate that. Connect though is a great experience.
Yes.
So I think embrace Connect, and sometimes it's also time.
Yeah.
And I know that's
You've got,
hard.
some people's got kids and a busy life, and there's
So-
sports and activities.
So
It's
she had a
fun.
great idea.
You can definitely call Weight Watchers and ask about how many people does it
At-work
take to do an
meetings.
at-work meeting.
Yeah.
Find that number and then contact your HR, who's ever in charge of that, and
Right.
ask if you can do at-work meetings.
And sometimes they say, okay, we'll send out an email and see how many people will participate. And if you get enough participants, Weight Watchers will come out and do a lunch meeting.
They'll do a lunch meeting
Every week.
And my aunt does one at work at
Yeah.
lunch and loves it.
Saves time.
That way you're kind of killing two birds with one stone. You're going to eat lunch while you're at work anyway. Why
true.
not have a meeting while you're doing it?
Absolutely.
And that's a great idea.
Yeah, so it's things like that we've come to embrace and learn with our meetings, with our tribe of people.
Yes.
We love our tribe.
Yes.
And to watch somebody week to week just start to disappear and shrink,
exciting.
It is exciting.
We have many lifetime members in our meeting, and it's nice to
We
see
do.
them come back every week and see that they're still living that life.
They're still being successful
They
and
are,
inspired.
and I love it. That gives
too.
me hope that I'm going to be in their shoes.
yes, I can't wait to be one of them.
I can't wait to be one of them.
And one of these days I will be one of them.
So looking forward to it.
Yeah. You gotta tell them.
I gotta tell you, one of the things I discovered from one of our members.
Yeah. Kodiak cakes, people. We
I
talked
ran-
about them last
well,
week.
I ran into one of our members after the meeting in Target.
That
Kim.
happens all the time.
Yeah, I always run into him everywhere. And she was there to get the Kodiak pancake
original.
mix. The original, which is the one I use.
Yep.
When we spoke last week, the serving box was half a cup.
Yep.
Very
Not
excited about
anymore.
that.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. I purchased a box while I was there, and then she Facebook messaged me a couple hours later and said, I found a box and you told me it was a half a cup, and this says a third.
Nope.
So I pulled out both boxes, and sure
totally
enough,
different.
the old box is half a cup, the new box is a third of a cup.
I never would have checked again because
No,
I had that in my
which is
favorites.
so scary.
So you don't always recheck, but it had
Yeah.
changed.
So watch the Kodiak boxes, and like we said
Yeah.
before, always calculate
Calculate
those
versus
boxes
scan.
because I don't trust the scan on those.
Yeah, because now that's 2/3 of a cup for 6SP,
which is fine.
I do
but
it.
I wouldn't have known that. We would have continued to use the
half a cup.
pointing we were using before.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a heads up that boxes change.
They do.
The serving sizes change. The
Yeah.
ingredients might change some.
But again, that's what I
Um,
love about our meetings because we share those kind
share.
of things. You always have somebody who discovers something
Somebody
new
figures it
and
out.
wants to share it, and they tell you, and you're like, oh, that's not what I thought.
Exactly. So that's what they're for.
And then we also wanted to, share a recipe because we do that quite a bit
we
too.
do.
In our Weight Watchers meetings. I love that. There's one recently. There's a couple going around. One's about mixing 2 cake mixes and doing a microwave thing with them. So I'm going to
Really?
find out about that.
Oh, I want
And
to
there's
scoop on that.
also what
I'll
we
try it.
learned from who told you about there's Trader Joe's does these little garlic.
Oh,
seasoning
I
things?
told you about it. Got a bug?
Yeah,
I told you about it. They're little cubes. There's a garlic one and there's a basil one.
Where to
and
get
just
them?
little tiny cubes. There's a tray and it has these little tiny cubes.
And you can put them with
You
your
just pop them
cauliflower rice
out
and stuff.
So yeah, I'll get them next week, so I'll show them to you.
And we also want to give out a shout out to our friend
Who shared, our lovely subscriber who shared. Oh
She
my
shared,
God.
What, chocolate covered almonds
Yes,
from Trader Joe's?
100 calorie
100
packs.
calorie packs that taste
For
like Hershey bars with almonds. So we just want to shout out to her. You're our hero.
We're getting those.
And then we're going to talk
And we're
about
gonna
them
talk
again.
about them. I'll
So
get them this
thank
week.
you.
I'll track them down and we'll talk about them next week and how
Yeah.
good they are.
But
I'm
it's stuff like
sure.
that we share at our meetings, and we'll be
And
sharing
that
those.
you guys share with us. I
We
mean,
love
thank you
it.
so
Thank
much.
you
Whenever
for-
you give us ideas and tell us about good foods, we want to try them.
Thank you for being our after meeting
Being our after meeting meeting. I mean, thank you for being part of our meeting.
Yes,
I
we
mean,
love it.
We feel like we get that from you guys. You
We
guys
do.
give us great ideas, and it's like we have our little connect community with you guys, and I love it.
I do too.
I've loved doing that.
I feel like I have so many different kinds of meetings and connections with Connect and with my Weight Watchers meeting and
with
with
you
you with the
guys.
subscribers.
it's wonderful.
It's a whole like world of inspiration and
It is.
sharing, and we love it. So we're getting ready to share a recipe with you right now.
I
that
created this.
She did, and but she really ganked it from Chipotle. It's like Kim's bowl.
I miss my Chipotle.
But since she really feels like she can't eat it
I
because
do.
it's so high.
I just do. I just feel like I can't because I want the rice. I'm sorry, I want it. So I would rather not eat it. I would just
Yeah.
rather not have Chipotle.
So since I'm not the big Chipotle lover she is, I'm okay. But so it's all about me. So anyway, these are like these what are these? El
Old El
Paso,
Paso.
and they're called taco boots, and
They have a mini and a regular. I just bought the regular.
This is regular,
You have
and for
two.
a serving size, I'm gonna show it to you,
Two.
is 2. Look how big these are.
You get, and if you do the mini boats, you get 4. I'm not sure if it's the same points, but I just didn't want to deal with the mini
Yeah,
boats.
so the big
This
ones
is
are,
fine.
are again 5 SP for 2.
And
5
then
SP for 2.
Old El Paso, it's been the lowest fat-free fried beans I've found.
Yeah.
For half a cup, it's
2
and I just put a
2
fourth a cup and I cook it up. I get it nice and hot. Put a fourth a cup in each boat.
You could do a little less if you want. If you wanted to add a cauliflower rice into your boat, you could.
You could. You
Cauliflower
totally
rice
could.
or salsa.
You
It's
totally
free.
could. Salsa's
It's
free.
free.
I
Speaking
didn't
of
do
free-
salsa. I didn't do salsa.
Speaking of free, look
Free.
what's back.
Trader Joe's.
The Trader Joe's fire roasted
Peppers and onions.
we love these. They're
Love,
fabulous.
love, love.
While you're sauteing these,
Add
add in some of
the
these.
Trader Joe's fire roasted corn. I mean, you can use any corn, but I really like this. It's
good.
frozen. I just pull it out in a pinch, measure it out. I do a fourth a cup is 1 SP because you don't need that much. I throw it in with the peppers.
It adds a little sweetness,
and just
I
put a
think.
little bit in each boat.
Yep.
And it's wonderful.
Little sweetness.
And the cheese is where I spent most of my point.
Yeah,
points.
you know how it is. We're weird. We're both weird
I
about
mean,
fat
I
free. We
don't-
like the lower.
Now
reduced
fat free, I will do mozzarella, and I will do that on
Yeah,
pizza.
but not
easy.
Mexican for me.
Mexican, I prefer to do the reduced fat Mexican.
Yeah.
I pay more for it.
Yeah.
For a fourth a cup, you're paying 3 SPs.
Yeah, it's high.
But you don't need a lot of cheese on the boat. I don't.
No, I
Some
don't
people do.
either.
If you want to pay
If
more,
cheese is your thing, you might want to go less.
you might want to or get the fat free. It's up to you.
Sure.
And then for me, I like fat free sour cream. I do
does.
not mind it.
Me
It
neither.
has a more firm consistency, and I'm okay with that.
Me too.
2 tablespoons, which is a lot for 1 SP.
That's great.
And I just put 1 tablespoon on each
each
boat.
boat.
And it's wonderful.
It's
and it
tasty.
works for me, and I enjoy it. I
And
could
again, this
dollop of
concoction
salsa.
can be your concoction because it's like going to Chipotle and deciding what you
want in your bowl.
What do I want in my bowl?
Yeah, I mean, you could even actually run to Chipotle, buy a side of the guac,
innards
of
or the innards
just
of
a
stuff?
guac in, or go
Go get like maybe minus the rice, but the pinto beans and
Yep, you could.
You
and
know?
come home and toss it on actually
boat?
cauliflower rice. Actually,
yeah,
a bowl of
just gotta
cauliflower
calculate
rice.
it. You know, find your way to make
Yeah.
make it
I
your
would
way.
actually stop and get a little side of that guacamole and put
Oh,
just
I
a tiny bit
love-
on each of my boats.
I'm not a fan of Chipotle, but I love their guac.
Love the guac. Gotta love it. And I know Holy Guacamole, I just saw them today at Meijer, has the 100-calorie individual guacs.
Yeah, and you
So,
could like she and I would
I've
probably
not tried it.
get one of those and split it.
I'll
like-
try it
Yeah.
and split it up per boat. I mean, I can put there's 4 boats. If you have 2 boats and I have 2 boats, a little
Split
bit
it
of guac
amongst
on each one.
4 boats.
I'd try it.
Yeah.
I might try that.
It's all about deciding what you want and calculating
and
it.
trying new things.
Try new things.
And needless to say, we haven't tried the cauliflower rice yet.
Oh, we'll get to it.
As soon as I get a chance to experiment with it, when I get my little frozen cubes of flavor,
we're gonna talk about it.
Try it.
And then we're gonna talk about. We think we're gonna do a hot yoga class. We're gonna talk about that.
Talk
too.
about that
We'll get
too.
to it.
We're trying new things here.
Try new things. So
Summer's coming. We are trying new things.
beginnings.
So you try something new. Tell us what you're going to try,
Yes.
or if you just tried something new, tell us what you did.
Yes.
I'm curious. All kinds of info flying.
share,
this
share,
week.
share, man. That's what it's all about.
Love it.
So we will see you next week, and we'll see you
Yes.
later.
Lighter later.
Bye.
Bye.